If you watch us doing cruises, this is a pretty familiar sight. Us at Brisbane Cruise Terminal and one of the big ships in the background. However, what won't be familiar is our themed costumes for this 80s weekend. Come and join us.
I got what you want. Honey, honey, I got what you need. Honey, I got what you want.
Hi, we are Rob and Ali, sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
You're right, we are back here at Brisbane International Cruise Terminal and the weather is fantastic. We are so blessed with the weather when we go on cruises, and this is an 80s cruise. Now unfortunately it's the last 80s cruise that we will be going on because there will be no more of them from Brisbane, so we are absolutely going to make the most of it. We're going to party like it's 1989.
Wrong decade, Robert. However, we have not got the wrong decade for all our outfits. You've just missed a treat. Maybe it wasn't a treat. Maybe it was an absolute horror film. My skirt just got a gust of wind coming onto the travelator and pretty much went up over my head. And Robert had the camera on, but he actually had it facing his face.
It was like Marilyn Monroe. And what was it? Was it Some Like It Hot? I think that was the movie. But
I wish. We've just come up the travelator in the Brisbane Terminal, ready to go to the check-in desk. The vibe in here is great. I do like this terminal. They've got the music playing.
It's very quiet as well, isn't it? There's not a lot of people. They're probably already on board.
It's nice and bright, and it's normally pretty quick. Let's see what the queues are like.
It is pretty quiet here. I think everybody's already checked in. They're all ready to get on board and party for this 80s cruise. Hardly any queue, we'll be straight to the check-in.
For me, my holiday starts the moment I leave the house. So the whole experience from there really kind of sets you up for the whole of your kind of weekend away or for your holiday. I have to say, here in the terminal, it has been a breeze. And the check-in staff behind the counter, we have just had such a laugh. They are so efficient, really kind, and just really fun people. So I'm just really raring to go.
Okay, so
I'm very happy. Yeah.
Security now, we can't film. We'll see you on the other side.
We are about to board. Come on.
Carnival encounter, it feels like we're home. Here we go.
Woo.
It's fun.
When you come on board, you get the opportunity to have a photograph with beautiful elephant here. He's the towel elephant.
That is the biggest towel animal I have ever seen. I don't know how many stewards it took to put that one together.
Thank you. More than 200 flavours to explore. What do you think, Robert? This is one of the extra activities you can do. You can sign up for this.
I've done this before. I've done the whiskey tasting before. It is a great activity. I might even give it another go. We are on board and we were going to go to our muster station, but we realised yesterday that we hadn't actually booked our internet. We like to have the internet package and it was too late to do it. You've got to do it 48 hours before. So we're going to go straight to the internet station and buy internet package.
Having internet access is so important to a lot of us. On Deck 7, they have their very own help desk for the internet and for your Hub app. So you don't have to wait at guest services. You can come and join the desk here, which is free at the moment. It's empty. We've come across this table. It actually looks like all the things that have been confiscated from people's bags. We've got guns and we've got hard helmets, but actually this is all the activities on the edge. So this is extra special adventure activities that you can do. So this was laser tag. We've got, there's rope climbing. There is rock climbing here. That's what these symbolize. And I think that, there was the zip line. Now I have done the zip line. That's lots of fun. There's just lots and lots. Actually, you'll have to list them, Robert, because there's about 15 things, I think, that you do. You can pay as a package or you can pay as you go and pick and choose which ones you want to do. Fun for all ages, but I'd say you have to be a little bit active for most of them. We've arrived at our cabin, 11257.
This is pretty near the front of the ship.
It's very near the front of the ship. I hope it's not going to rock too much. So in the little cabin door here, we've got our cards, our cruise cards, and we have our personal dining plan. So first up, let's just check that this looks correct. So we have Luke's, Waterfront and Trattoria, 7:30, 7:45 and 7:30. That's a perfect time for us.
We did actually book Luke's and Trattoria. They're an extra cost specialty dining, but we did book those separately before we came on because of the deal that they had on.
Yeah, great deal. Let's see if they've got the right cards. I love getting the envelopes. I've had to keep ripping it down to reveal the cards. It's like some sort of magic trick. But there we go. There's the magic trick. Which card have we got? Is it the Ace of Spades? It's better than the Ace of Spades. It is the key card to get into our cabin.
Ace of Spades, a song by Motorhead. I think that might have been the 80s as well.
it?
I think that might have been the 80s. This is we have not had cabin in this position before. We'll have a look around it later, but it's got a little corridor next to it, so there's nobody on this side of us.
When you first get on the ship, it's quite warm because all the doors are open, so the air conditioning just cannot manage. I've just opened this cabin door and got a whoosh of beautiful, icy cold air.
Is it probably coming in from the balcony?
Yeah.
Oh, no balcony because we've got an inside cabin.
When you first step into your cabin, you are greeted by this, look at this, an array of paperwork. But it's not boring old paperwork. This is everything you need to know about your cruise. So we've got directories here with things like about...
QR codes.
It's the QR codes.
Yeah.
And it's got all sorts of information on here. Then the good to know, some safety information. And then we've got a welcome on board letter, fun times. So this is your directory of everything going on each day. So you get a fresh one each day. It's on the app, but it's quite nice to have the little bit of paper as well that you can carry around with you. Food for in your cabin for room service. And then a little pad and paper to write down all those little notes and messages and reminders. And then here, take me out, sun is needed. That's your instructions for your towels. I don't need to be told twice though, Robert. Well, cheers everybody. We are now in the pantry for our first meal on board Carnival Encounter. So it's buffet style in the pantry, and they have different stations around the self-service area. Now that's one of the biggest changes they've got here, is that they no longer have the staff serving you. You go and serve yourself. So it's help yourself. Strangely though, each of the stations has a different style of food. So it can either be fish and chips, fish and chips, or it could be curry or roast of the day. And normally you would go up to each of those stations and you would get that style of food on your plate. What seems to be happening today is that people are starting at one end and working their way around the whole of the buffet train. So they're kind of getting Mexican, then they're getting fish and chips, then they're getting roast of the day. So you've got a big mixture of things on your plate. It's most peculiar, and that you've got thousands of people touching the same spoon and serving themselves. Not a favourite.
I feel it's a bit of a backward step going from the serving to self-service, and it's also making it a lot slower as well, because people serving themselves are not as efficient or quick as the staff.
Yeah, and they can't ask what's in it because there are staff behind the counters, but they're moving around trying to fill up the dishes and just moving around trying to look busy. I think when they're serving, you can always say, what is it? You can always ask for more or less. They're very good with the portions normally. You know that you can say, I'll have a bit more. So self-service doesn't give you more choice or mean that you can have the portions that you want. You could always do that anyway.
So what did you get today?
So I got salad and I got curry. So the salads, the fresh food's always great.
It's all the same colour.
And it didn't disappoint.
Oh, the tomatoes are red.
Yeah, there's lots of other colours there. And always plenty of nice sauces. So really good quality kind of dressings on here. So that looks nice. But I'm going to have my curry first. So today I've got dal. It was just plain rice. And then there was a fish curry. not normally a lover of fish curry, so I'm going to go for that first, just to see what it is like. Flavours are beautiful. Fish is nice and meaty, got a lovely texture to it. It's not very hot. It's not, in fact, it's just barely warm. I'll try the dal. Flavours are delicious. Very, very salty today, really salty, and only just lukewarm. So nice, okay for lunchtime. Flavours are beautiful, but no, the temperature's gone off a little bit for me on that. Let's see what you've got, Robert.
Well, the beef looks very rare, and I do like my beef rare, so I've gone for some roast beef and Yorkshire pudding with some roast potatoes and some steamed vegetables. So.
I did see they had horseradish sauce as well. You seem to have forgotten your
I missed that one.
horseradish.
Well, I'm going to eat it now before it gets cold, but that's worth remembering.
You did get your Yorkshire pudding though.
And I did notice that our good friends Deb and Matt are somewhere around here. You probably saw them put a glass into the camera there, so we're going to eat this and catch up with them and join them for Sail Away. It's Sail Away! Rock and roll, put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
Look at the crowds! Party on!
It is another glorious Queensland day. We're sailing away from Brisbane. The music's on, the people are dancing, the drinks are out. This is a great start to the 80s cruise. We are going to make the most of it. What you got on there, Al?
Oh, this is for my dear lovely friend Kim. You kept telling me I didn't know how Flora on, and I was not allowed to be here dancing. Here you go, sweetheart. It's remarkably comfortable and stylish. Shall we see how well it floats?
It looks like we're going up the coast this time. I can see the Glasshouse Mountains over there. And then we are so close to land. I would think that from here we can probably pick up the towers. You can probably get mobile phone signal from here. There's certainly no shortage of music going on around the ship. We're down here in the lobby bar with a duo playing and people dancing. And more live music up here in the Encounter Hotel on deck 7.
We're taking advantage tonight of the special offer in Luke's Bar. This is one of the specialty dinings, and if you spend $40 on a voucher, you get a free glass of wine, a red or a white, and an extra $10 credit each.
The wine is only available on Embarkation Day, so you use your voucher on Embarkation Day.
So the first day. So for starters, we've decided to get a starter each that we're going to have halfies, a little bit of swaps over this. So we've got the smoked salmon with quail eggs. That looks delicious, but that's huge. I've had that as a starter before, and even though I love smoked salmon, it was far too much as a single portion, which is why we then decided to do it this way. And Robert's gone for the giant king prawns.
There we go, got them.
My only thing about where they've put us is we're in these little booths in the restaurant. They do have lots of different tables and different size tables. It is quite busy tonight, which I really like. I like a good atmosphere. But these booths, we have to make sure that we have the waiter with the very long arms. Otherwise, we have to pass it along the table.
Now, also a bit of a special occasion because we're having dinner with our good friends Deb and Matt. So we're taking advantage and we're going to include their meals. What did you get, Deb?
So I've got the goat's cheese and caramelised onion tart and Kilpatrick oysters.
Fantastic, Matt.
And we've got the salt and pepper squid, and we have the beautiful.
This is a beautiful soup. I've had this
Yeah,
before,
this
actually.
is the pumpkin and prawn soup with lime, and very yummy.
We had to have a little bit of a break after that beautiful mixture of starters that we've had. That was delicious. Now our mains have come. I have gone for the lobster tail. That actually looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at that, I'm going to twist it round. That looks huge. We've got some beautiful steamed vegetables with olive oil, mashed potato. I think you've got the truffle.
Truffle mashed potato,
Oh,
yeah.
truffle mashed potato. And you've got the...
I enjoyed these lamb cutlets so much last time. I've got them again. I've done the medium rare with a red wine juice sauce.
Can't wait to tuck in. Service has been beautiful. Very attentive with the wine. It's been lovely. Was that a cool meal?
It was a fabulous meal. It was absolutely beautiful. There's not one thing I could say that was not beautiful about that meal.
I'm glad we took the hat and the glasses off to enjoy that meal. It was absolutely beautiful.
It was fun. I don't know where the time's gone, because it's like 9:30. I don't know where the time's gone.
But it is now time to party.
It is.
I need to dance off some of that food.
The party tonight is the Icons party, and it's down in the
Lobby.
lobby. Yes.
How you doing, Brisbane? There's a reason we love you. You guys go crazy. I freaking love it. Best prep. This is where we started the 80s cruises.
Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
So the music was good in the 80s, right?
She cried more. In the rebel, yeah. She cried more. Forever 80s have just taken a break in the atrium, about half an hour, I think. So we thought we would nip down to the piano bar. And they tapped me on the shoulder and they said, Al, our piano bar entertainer hasn't turned up. Would you mind doing the next segment for us? And I said, of course, you know me, I can sing along to anything. Nah. This is just in the hallway, on the way, past the encounter, on the way to the piano bar. But I am ready for a sing-song, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's hope there's a few little dance
Actually, we don't know. We don't even know who's on in the
songs they're
piano.
playing. No?
At the moment. So, yeah.
They're always good. Let's go and have a look. It is surprising how much music you can get out of one piano man and one piano. That was terrific, wasn't it? People dancing on the dance floor.
I'll tell you what I liked as
singing
well,
along.
because he was asking people as well. He was going like, "Do you want to sing song or do you want to dance?" And when he was telling them, tailoring the music to whether people want to sing along and dance, they wanted to sing along.
So we've had to duck into one of these like side bits here because the Forever 80s band are back on in the atrium and it is rocking again. Everybody's up for
Actually,
it.
I thought it'd be a lot quieter.
Cool.
It is quieter the second set, but it's still well packed. There's still a lot of people there.
Yeah, it's
They're a good
fantastic.
band. They're a
So
good
let's
band.
get back in there and carry on the party.
Have you had a good first night, everybody? Oh, we're just setting the pace here. This is where it all begins, people. Love you. Love you.
fantastic second set from Forever 80s. And we decided we're going to hit the nightclub. And the travelator is working. There's like an up sort of travelator in the middle of the walkways going up to the nightclub. So we just stand here and it takes us all the way there.
And I can hear. Let's hear it for the boys.
Actually, I can see also it's looking pretty packed.
It is.
Take a look at this. Time for boogie.
And he can go back up as well. Yay! It's a great nightclub, isn't it, on here?
It is. I wasn't quite as busy as I thought it would be, though. I thought there'd be a lot more people up there, but there were enough to give it an atmosphere.
Oh, it's huge. It's a really big discotheque. It's a big nightclub, but it's designed so that there's like lots of seating at either end, and then the dance floor in the middle. But it's raised up, so it doesn't have that kind of ballroom feel, you know, that you could kind of. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's a good thing for a nightclub. You don't want it to feel like a ballroom.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So you can have like old crazy dancers and people are just dancing it tucked around little corners and things. We had a great fun. And I do like that it has all ages that go in there as well. It's not just for the young uns, it's for the young at heart as well, like us.
Absolutely. So we went up there, we listened to a bit of music, we had a bit of a boogie, and then we decided we'd go for something to eat.
It's a disgrace, isn't it? However, not that you were hungry, it's just, I guess, after a night of dancing and a few beers and things, you need to do the old snacky burger and pizza.
That's what we thought.
So it's it's 20 past 1 now, but by the time I think we got up there, it was about 1 o'clock, and they said, "Sorry, it is closed." That was the pizza. So we went, "What about the burger bar?" "Sorry, that is closed too." I have to say, the whole of the upstairs was completely empty. We had commented as we were walking through about how empty it was. Now, it was either empty because they had closed the pizza and the burger bar, or they had closed the pizza and the burger bar because it was empty. They told us it was technical issues. I'm not quite sure we believe them.
We've got no evidence
Maybe.
either way, so perhaps we'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Anyway, it was very empty, so it was, and they decided to shut up early.
They did say you could still get room service, but not for...
The funny thing was, he said to us, "You can get room service," and we thought, "Oh, okay." And he said, "Of course, we can't cook anything because the technical issue was to do with the exhaust." And he said, "I mean, you can get room service. You can get things like fruit." That was the mic. That was the mic drop moment. I don't know who comes home after a night of clubbing and goes,
I fancy a plate of melon.
Yeah.
If you do, then no offence. Sorry, it's just like...
I don't know anybody. It's like toast when you're absolutely starving and you can't wait.
So no food. We might as well go to bed.
Anyway, we don't need it, do we?
Absolutely
do not need it.
Do not need it. It's more habit than anything else.
Do you know, there's sometimes you gear yourselves up for these kind of weekends away, and you think, I guess expectations are really, really high. No, but I mean the whole day. Expectations are really, really high, and you think you're gonna cram everything in, and you want to party, and then sometimes nothing can ever quite match that expectation.
It did pretty good.
It did pretty good, didn't it? Yeah. I definitely think tonight and today, the whole thing, getting on was a breeze, just pleasant. There wasn't a hiccup anywhere, was there? Everything's been great. Our room is great. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, pretty much perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been enjoyed it. It's been a great day, yeah. So, no food. We might as well call it a night.
Yeah? No food. Let's go to bed in a sulk. Go to bed with no supper.
Go to bed and it'll be closer. It'll be closer to breakfast time when we can get food. We've had a great day. Thanks for coming along the ride with us today. If you've enjoyed this video, of course, please hit like, please hit subscribe, as we always ask you to do, because it helps us out. And
Yeah, we'll catch you again tomorrow. And hope you're all having a fabulous time at home, whatever you are doing.
or away if you're away. See you next time.
See ya.
Bye for now.
honey, I got